Hey everybody, this is A7X fan Ben again, back with another suggested video. And this is from the video I made called What Video Should I Make? Comment below your ideas. So this one is from Sushi Man Daddy, and he asks, what would be awesome to see your opinions were a roundup of which set is the best, or if someone wanted to jump on what would be the best set to get a booster box of to have the most fun. So I responded with a link to a post I made on miniature trading in 2017. I have to credit God Mason for starting this rankings thread. So we ranked all the different sets that have been released, and we both gave our opinions on it and included some facts as well. So at the end of the day, I concluded that Crimson Coast was arguably the best set based on what we ranked them by. And Spanish Main and South China Seas also scored extremely highly. Revolution, Barbary Coast, and Savage Shores also did quite well. And then Davy Jones' Curse, Caribbean, Ocean's Edge, those are some of the fantasy sets. They scored okay. And then a couple of the middling slow sets, along with the Cursed Seas sets, did not do quite as well. They're some of the worst sets overall. So I would say, if it really depends though in terms of having the most fun. It depends on how much fantasy you want in the game, because the first 5 sets are all awesome and they're more historically based. So Spanish Main, Crimson Coast, Revolution, Barbary Coast, South China Seas, the ones you see here, these are more on the historical side of things with a little bit of fantasy, pretty limited, and they're also very good sets. I have a lot of fun with those sets. So, and in terms of that, Spanish Main, Revolution, and Barbary Coast are going to be the cheaper ones in terms of that, in terms of price. Crimson Coast, South China Seas, especially South China Seas, those are pretty expensive. South China Seas is generally the most expensive set. And but if you like fantasy, I would recommend Davy Jones' Curse or Ocean's Edge. Those are both very fun sets, and they both have plenty of sea creatures. Ocean's Edge has a ton of ship types. So they have junks, square-masted ships, a bunch of different types of sea creatures. There's dragons. There's all sorts of ship types. It's also the biggest set, so there's a ton of variety. It's not terribly balanced, as we talk about in the podcast, which hopefully I'll put a link to that in the description too, so you can find out more about Ocean's Edge. But basically, those are the best sets for the most part, but in terms of having fun, it depends on your preferences. So if you do like the fantasy side of things, Ocean's Edge is also conveniently one of the cheapest sets. So here on Hills Wholesale Gaming, I'll put a link to that as well. They've got 36 packs for $38. That's before shipping. And this is not a full booster box. It's the same pack number, but it's just a loose lot. You don't get the box. You don't get a tournament pack of LEs or the box topper display, which isn't a big deal. 38 is amazing price. So you're basically paying about 50 cents a ship. That's before shipping costs. So you might end up paying 50, but I mean, if you're buying dozens of packs, the weight is going to inevitably make the shipping high. And then I just noticed today actually that Caribbean is on sale here at Hills Wholesale Gaming. So apparently you can get 36 packs of Pirates of the Caribbean from the Disney collaboration set for only 54. So that's pretty darn good. Normally it's 72, so $2 a pack, but now it's, I guess, $1.50 a pack. So that's another very good deal. And if you like the fantasy side of things, and obviously, honestly, if you're a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean in general, and you're looking to have, the most fun, like the suggestion was, honestly, I think Caribbean would be a great way to go, especially if you can get it before the sale ends. This is on May 13th, so I'm not sure how long it'll last, but Hills is a great site to buy from. They've got Revolution 36 packs for 90. That's a pretty solid deal. Revolution is always regarded as one of the best sets. A lot of the old-time players have it as their favorite. It's the best set for gameplay in terms of like pure effectiveness. There's a ton of fast, really good ships from that set. And there's some other good deals on here too, but I'm not going to go over those too much. If you like the fantasy side of things, Davy Jones SE 4-box lot for 20. That's actually really good. There's 7 ships per box, so that's 28 ships for 20 bucks. That's definitely a very good deal. On eBay it's like 40, so Hills often has better prices than almost anywhere else. A lot of times they have run out of a few sets, like they don't have 36 of Spanish Main, they don't have 36 of Frozen North anymore, but then sometimes you can find good stuff on eBay. So if you're looking for a lot of fun and variety, you can actually get, I'll try to put a link to this too. It says there's only one left, but yeah, there's a $50 a lot here with a bunch of stuff, so you get a variety of sets. Crimson Coast, kind of expensive, like I said. I think you can get it on the actual David Adams Card World site for less than that. I'm not sure though. And yeah, you can see Revolution is more expensive on eBay, although it says free shipping, so that's cool at least. So that's pretty much what I would say. The first 5 sets are generally the best, but if you prefer the fantasy stuff and you find that a lot of fun, I would go with either Davy Jones' Curse, Ocean's Edge, or Caribbean. But only go with Caribbean if you really like the movie tie-in and just realize that only pirate and English factions are in that, so you're not going to have the Cursed, for example. So that pretty much sums it up, and send me more suggestions if you want, but I'll be back soon with more, so thanks for watching.